portal is asking for payments, saving your cards for maybe a later time when you come back to view cards. So basically, front end developers work on what you see, and we back end we work on the logic. So if an end user would not see any of this, a front end developer has to take the API, consume it, and integrate it with their front end for it to work seamlessly. But I'm just going to give a demo of all the functionalities I did. So the authentication and login was done by my partner, Sarah. It lets you register as a new user. And just for a demo, I will be creating a new user. I'm just going to give a random code. So Sarah puts in checks that will be thrown if you do not have a capital letter and a symbol and your password is not up to 8 characters, but I will not be doing that because of the time constraint. Okay, so when I execute, I get a status response from my server, which is 200, to show that whatever I tried, whatever parameters I put in place were correct, and then I get a token. So what this token does is it gives me access to, or rather it authenticates me, so I'm able to view the other endpoints. So I will copy this token I get here and put it here. So no, I think I will log out of this because I was logged in before, and then I put in here followed by the token I copied. Like I said, as an end user, you don't have to see any of this. The front end developer has already or will already do the extra work. So with that being done, I have access now. And if I click try it out and I execute, I am able to see all the books in my database. So as you can see, we have book title, Harry Potter, author, J.K. Rowling, genre, fantasy, year of publication, publisher, price, and just lets you view all the books we have. And right now we have like 7 books in the database. Just going to go to the next endpoint, and then I have the search functionality. So what this lets you do is it lets you put in a parameter and a filter. So for my search algorithms, I used 3 different cases. You could search by author, you could search by the genre of the book, and you could search by the title of the book. So to do that, you have to put in the title of a book, and this one is, and I'm going to put here that that's the title. And when I click on execute, it will bring out the information on that book. So you can see that this is ID, 3, book title, author, and I'll be moving to the next endpoint now. So we also have get by ID. So like I said, this is an API and it has to be consumed. So the way a front end developer will integrate would be once you click on maybe get this book to view the information, it automatically generates the link of, sorry, the ID of that book on the page when you click it. So let's say I put in 2, and it will take you to the information of this book, which is the ID we just put in. We have the title, the author, the genre, the year of publication, and the publisher. So we also have get book by genre, and if I try this out and let's see, I think we should have a fantasy book. I put fantasy. If I execute, yes, it gives me a book in the genre fantasy. And let's go for by author. So let me try this
Farida,
out.
you need to summarize now because your time is off.
Okay. So basically, we have all these endpoints that you can use. Then we have the create. We added authorization, meaning as a normal user, you cannot use any of these endpoints. I wouldn't want to create a book right now. I can go for deleting a book. So if I put in the ID of 3 and I execute, I get a 403 status of forbidden, which means that I do not have authorization to look at this or use that endpoint because I am a normal user. Also, lastly, you can add books to carts. Sorry, you can add books to cart based on ID. So let's say I want to add this book and I want to add the quantity of 3. If I execute, it shows I get the information that the book title Harry Potter was 3 quantities of Harry Potter was added to my cart. And then I can also delete a book. Like, say I want to delete one. I didn't want as many as 3. I can put in the ID and delete one quantity of Harry Potter, and I get back the information that book ID 1 has been removed from my cart. And then I can also view my cart and see um, my total and the books I have currently. So as you can see, we have quantity of 2 for Harry Potter. The subtotal is 30,000 naira. We do not have any more Harry Potter books. So, sorry, we don't have any other books. So my whole total is 20,000 naira. So yes, that's everything for the demo so far.
Thank you, Farida.
Um, can I stop
Okay,
sharing
thank
my?
you so much, Farida. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
please
stop
go
now.
ahead.
Thank you so much, Farida. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. Well done to Team 16. You people did very, very, very well. So, does anybody have any question for them? Okay, nobody has any question for them. Hmm. Okay. Team 13, are you ready now? Okay, Blessing will ask a question. Blessing, okay, Blessing, please unmute your mic.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good
I
evening.
hope you can hear me.
Yes, clearly.
Yes, you guys did a wonderful.
Oh, I think this network is bad. Okay, maybe we'll hold on. We'll hold our question on until she comes back. Okay, so Team 13, are you ready now? Okay.
Hello, Chinaza, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, so sorry. Network threw me out. Yes. So network got
Okay.
nothing on us, right? So I was saying, I said,
Nothing.
um, I like this group. You guys you really did well. You did this training for like 3 months, and then you could come out with this very interesting project. Kudos to your team. I love reading, so I hope that you guys will really work on this project even after this program and ensure that the app is out and then we can actually use it for real. So that's a good one. But I have a couple of questions for you guys. I don't know who's your team lead, so I would be addressing the person, but any other person can actually answer. So who's leading the team?
I think it's in your bunk, but she's the one that presented.
Okay, that's fine. So in your bunk, I have 3 questions, so I'll throw them open, and then any member of your team can answer, or you can also help, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Please
can hear you loud
confirm
and
it.
clear.
Okay,
I can hear you loud and clear.
okay. Thank you. So the first question is, what measures were put in place to make sure the code base comes out well, like it's good? So what measures did you guys put in place to make sure that the code base come out well? So do you want us to take the question one after the other? You want me to just take them all?
Let's have the 3 questions at once. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, also, what database type was used for the backend? And then, okay, for the program product managers, can you tell me how are you able to manage teamwork with the issues that happen? How were you able to manage it? And were there other issues? Like, how were you able to manage it? Right. And also, can you, for the PM, um, how would you explain, like, how was the tickets, were they assigned and how were they assigned? So those are my questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. So I'll start with the last questions that was addressed to the PMs. So how we were able to manage, like I mentioned in as the first thing on our constraints, we had issues initially getting everybody around to be available for the call as at the time that was specified. So one of the way we managed it was, for a start, we had to reach out to with the PMs. We had to reach out to them via their inbox directly to notify them that there's actually a meeting time at on Slack by 7 p.m., craving their indulgence for them to come online as at that time. And then also few minutes to the actual time, we make like reminders to remind them to come online at that time. And then for cases whereby, let's say for instance, like a technical writer could be online and then like 2 other technical writers not online. At the end of the day, we told the technical writer to help us get in touch with that particular person. And then it worked because towards the end of meetings, we now had like steady, like there was an increase in number of attendance, unlike the first 2, 3 as a team. And then we made use of ClickUp, yeah, to assign tasks. So the first 2, 3, 4, 5 days, what we did was to like come around, discuss about the project and how we can get get it done. For a start, I was not really used to some technical terms. So we had like Farida helping us out, like she broke down what each of those terms meant. So it helped us to like say, okay, assign tasks. We had just 2 backend devs. So the task was basically splitted among the two, like Farida and Sarah. So it was quite easy for us to split tasks among the two of them. Same also for the technical writers too. It was also easy for us to split tasks because well, they were not really much. So we just say, okay, Farida, you work on Sarah, you work on the authentication, while Farida handled the other part. So we used ClickUp. And then I would Farida would help us answer the other 2 questions about the database and Farida will answer the other question. Farida, are you online? Please help us answer.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Sorry to cut you short. I wanted to add something to what Amy said about the task. Okay, so after what we do first is the backend guys would choose some stacks that they would like to work on, like their areas of strength. Then after they've chosen the areas of strength, the task then was moved to the board on ClickUp, and then they were assigned to various team members who are choosing those particular tasks to work on. And then the tasks were given different priority. Some were high, some were mid, some were low, some were very high, like important, normal, not very important. You get. So, and then we also gave deadlines to those tasks as well. For example, now, when we gave some task to Farida, we assigned like 3 days, 2 days, because we will ask them how long is it going to take you to accomplish this particular task. And then they would give us feedback on how long it would take. Then, because of the time constraint that we had, 2 weeks was quite short for us. We would break it down to like 2 days, 1 day, and then the board itself would actually send reminders to everybody that was assigned to a particular task. Then, once they were done with the task, they would move the task to review, which the PMs would go and look at before it would now move to either from in progress to review, then from review to complete. That was how it went. And then once we finished our task, every single task that was done by each of the assigned members were moved to finished. So that was how we handled the assigning of tasks. Then for the other questions, Farida is going to answer it because it's in line with more of what she does. So please go ahead, Farida. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I'll be going with the kind of that database we used first. So we used a MySQL relational database, and the way it goes, as if I'm not meaning to shit on backend developers, but most of us don't like to write SQL code. So what we do is there's a thing called entity framework on .NET that lets you write code or write your models. So when you write those and do migration, it basically writes the SQL code for you and creates whatever models you need in your database. And as for the measures I used to write write good code was I tried to adhere to best practices and make my code very readable. And I also, when I was done writing, I also tried to add exceptions, try catches. If this doesn't work, then you should give me this. If this doesn't work, then show me this message. So it really helped when I was trying to fix the bugs. So I think that's all for the questions.
Okay, thank you so much, team. Just to mention, you guys did very well, but the only observation I would give is timing. Timing is key, right? So please, the other teams that will be presenting, take note of the time. When you're presenting, ensure it's better to use less of your time than over. You have 10 minutes, so it's better to use less than 10 minutes. And also, when you are being asked question, you have just 5 minutes. So ensure you use less. But kudos, guys. You guys are doing well. So over to you, Chinaza. Please, you can go on.
Thank you very much, Blessing. Thank you very much. Team 16, well done. You did really, really well. Like, I'm very, very impressed. Well done. So, Team 13, are you ready now? The person that's supposed to present for you
Can you hear
here.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're kind of breaking a bit.
Yeah, my network is not very good.
Okay, it's better now.
All right, thank you. My name is Grace, and I'm representing Team 13 for this presentation. I'm the PM. We had 3 PMs on the team and 2 developers. We were supposed to have 4, but we only saw 2. And one of them is on this call to show us what we worked on. We worked on a landing page for metal. Still hear me, please?
Sorry. I can't really hear you. You're really breaking bad.
Okay, can you still hear me?
It's still shaking.
All right. One of our developers will be sharing our screen now. Sharon, are you here? Sharon, if you can hear me, please share your screen to show what you worked on. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Please let me signify. Please, just your computer is breaking really badly. So please, hello.
Yeah. Grace, I think you should mute yourself so we can be able to hear Sharon. Okay,
Hi,
Sharon, you can
everybody.
go
Good
ahead.
evening. Okay, it's not
Go
Sharon
ahead.
that is talking. It's Favor. It's Favor that is talking right now
Okay.
for 16. I don't know. Sharon is here, but I don't know if she's ready to share her screen. So I'm going to be representing Team 13 to present. Um,
Okay.
our So it was supposed to be a NFT portfolio review and landing page. So it was work done by product managers and front end devs. Their job was to because the project already came as it is, like they gave us a link, and our job was to replicate the landing page. So NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. It's almost like cryptocurrencies. It's a currency that you can't actually touch, and it's sold in exchange of, like, it can be used to buy. It's like money, but it's not tangible. You get. So you use NFT to purchase stuff of value. It could be art, it could be anything really that you want to use in exchange. And I think you use crypto, like it's not something that is very clear to the layman, and even me myself, I don't fully understand it, but I know it's a form of currency as well. So our job was to recreate a NFT portfolio landing page, and that was what we worked at the time. We had four front end people, but I think just two of them showed up. It was Sharon and Tiat. The other team members did not show up at all, despite us trying to send them different messages, and it just didn't happen. We experienced some constraints with time and trying to get everybody to be on the same page and as well show up for the meetings due to our work schedules, and then sometimes light issues, and then issues with what was it issue with our bad, like currently, like what Grace is currently experiencing as well. So far we've, and in the end, we were able to recreate the NFT portfolio. There was another issue that was experienced by the front end. We couldn't get the exact avatars that was used for the landing page. So we made do with what we could get. And I'm trying to buy time so that Sharon can come online and share her screen. Sharon, if you're hearing us, please share your screen.
Okay, sure. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So thank you, Favor, for that introduction. So I'll be presenting this on behalf of software development. So this was done using React React.js. That is the framework of JavaScript. And so this is what we are able to come up with. This whole website is built based on different components. Like we used like different components so that we can be able to reuse it throughout the website. So our navigation consists of like two buttons. So we have this one and we have this one. So these ones are also like components on their own. We also have this. Then the navigation that are supposed to lead you. When you want to go to about page, it will take you to about page. So on the home page, what we used here, this is just this is a card component that we used in the home page. So we also have the about page. So on this page also, still on the about page, you also had card components that you were able to reuse, because you realize that when you are creating like a card on its own, it will take a lot of time. So so the card component also came in handy when you were creating this page. And the page also had a video. So when you play the video, if you want to play the video, you are able to play the video. Then we also had this page. So this is like the collection of all the cards. So then we also have this component, like it's like a page divider. We use it to like divide the different sections. Like we also use it here and all the other sections. We also had this part. So this one is also a component on its own, the roadmap. Then on the blog, so we also had this. This is what was there. So basically our work was to replicate what was in the initial website. Then lastly, we had the contact us page, which was also it was attached with their form, which was also a component on its own. Then we also had the navigation. This one, the footer, the footer. So the footer was also a component on its own. Then we had this button that it's a scroll to up button that takes you on top of the page. So where we started from. Then when you check keenly, you realize that we also had like a gradient background. So when you scroll, the gradient is like a circle here. If you check keenly, you're able to see like when you scroll, it's just there throughout the page. Yeah, that is what we were able to come up with.
Okay, Sharon, thank you.
Thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you, Favor. Thank you, Team 13. That was a very beautiful website. Wow. People really, really did. People are impressing me too much. Like at least now I know that when I want to build my own bookstore, And when I want to have my own NFT portfolio website, I know where to go to and I know whom to call. So thank you guys so much. That was very, very beautiful. Really beautiful. People really tried.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, does anybody have any questions? Blessing, Lois, Shinaza. Does anybody have any question for them? Anybody from the audience? Okay, for the sake of time, okay, it looks like nobody has any question for them. So moving on, we have Team 4 is your representative here and ready.
Can you? Yes, we are here and we are ready. My network is
Okay,
really messing me up. I apologize for
no
that.
problem. Why Nigeria? We understand.
Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, we worked on the soft tech website. Um, we we create the project. We had to recreate the website. I mean to say so. Please take me to the next page. Okay. So this is the agenda for tonight. Mission and vision. The members of the product management, HTML and CSS, JavaScript, technical writers, report of meetings, technical writer report, HTML and CSS reports, JavaScript reports, web page manager, page on the phone, and challenges. Please take me to the next slide. Okay, our mission for this project was to know how to create the website by giving to us. And our vision was to showcase all that we have learned. Next slide, please. All right. We had quite a number of people assigned to
Sorry, hold on,
the
Grace. I can
project.
barely
But
hear
these
you
friends
anymore.
include those that eventually did the project. So we have 4 product managers on the project. Next slide, please.
Grace, can you hear me? Can somebody else present on behalf of group team 4? Because I can barely hear what Grace is saying.
Presenters, let's review the slides. I apologize for my network, guys. I really apologize. I really apologize. We could just try and showcase what we did.
Jibrang is here. She can help out.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Am I clear?
Good evening. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just continue from where she stopped. So these are our product managers, Grace, Hannah, Toyin, and Tosin. Then HTML and CSS, we have Esther, Laura, Ebele, Nipoji, and Adana. Then down to the JavaScript, we have Holly, Hawa, Michelle, and Fanny. We have our technical writers, Anima, Peace, and Tosin. So for our product managers, this is what they worked on. I think they'll present it. Okay, Grace is supposed to present this, but our network is a little bit bad, so I'll just continue. Then they um implemented the project, and then they shared tasks too. Then regular check-in to get updates as regards to the project. Then this is the document which the technical writers used. We will share it later, and this is the website we hosted for the HTML and yeah, and JavaScript too. Yeah. So this is the laptop view of the site, which you get a better walkthrough later. And this is the phone view of the website. This is the landing page. That's the phone view and the desktop view on the phone. And the challenges we had, many team members lack awareness of the technical know-how of the communication channels and job allocation processes in place within the organization. So many of us didn't know how to use Huddle, but then we got used to it before the end. Then meeting, yeah, most of us were working on two projects, so the time frame seemed short, and we think we're going to make it. Inability to meet deadlines. Yeah, many people were not able to meet deadlines, and then some people were actually like had tasks assigned to them and didn't finish it on time. Then the work progress often delayed as certain topics discussed during class session remain unaddressed too. Yeah. Then the absence of certain members as well as addition of new members close to the project deadline contributed to the delays. Thank you for listening. So I'll be working through the website. Okay. So this is our home page. These are the contents of the home page. Then we'll move to the about page. So this is the about page. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Page. Register page. Okay. This is the register page. And the sign in page. Okay. Team details page. Career page. Yeah, so I think basically that's all we have here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shibara. Thank you so much. That was very, very beautiful. I loved it, everything. I really loved it. But it not show us the mobile view, it didn't show us the tablet view. It only showed us the um laptop, the desktop view. But that's fine anyways. But regardless, that was a beautiful one. I mean 11 pages. It's not easy under 2 weeks. It's not easy at all. So you guys did very well. That was very, very beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. So please, does anybody have any question for them? Huh? Okay, blessing.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, this team they did very well. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, they did very well. I love the color, right? So kudos to you guys. It was so, should I say it was so, should I use the word homely now? Yeah, it was so cool. I can't really wait for your website to be out and then we start using it, right? So don't sleep off on this. Yes, kudos. So what I want to ask is this: do you see or do your team, because not just one person, do you guys see this project as being complete? Um so is there like any other thing that you think that you would like to add? And do you think that this is something you want to really work on and let's say um, launch? So these are questions I would want to ask. And also, did you document your process? Yes. So thank you.
Okay, yeah, our technical writers are supposed to present too, but I think they're actually using their phones to join the meeting. So I think I'll have to um present again for them. And yes, we actually see this as something we really love to like work on completely because we're not able to finish every task to the T. Like we not dot all the T's and I mean dot all the I's and cross all the T's. But we really love to complete it and finish up well, like as we had seen in the website we're actually cloning. Yeah. So yeah, if you give me like 5 more minutes, I'd want to share the slide for the technical writers.
Okay, because of our time, and then we have two more groups to present. That's fine. Since you have it, you're going to share it with the team, the Codevixens team. Yes, but that's fine. Thank you so much. So kudos guys once again. Keep it up. Over to you, Chinaza. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Blessing, for that question. I mean, I have a question, Jibarang. Did you people make use of CSS frameworks, CSS libraries? Rather?
No, we didn't make use of CSS libraries. We just made use of the HTML and CSS. We didn't use any other stuff.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. That was a beautiful one. Thank you. Kudos to the team, like person said. Kudos everybody.
Thank you.
So for moving on, for our last presenter for the night, um we have the data science group 2. So please, you guys can take the floor. I don't know, Ipu ready. Is your presenter here?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Can we all
evening.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'll just pull up my screen now. Sorry, one moment. I have some challenges from my end. I'll just revert shortly. Please, can we all see my screen?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, so apologies for the delay. Please, I I actually have a wonderful system. I'm just trying to manage. So we are data science group 2, and my name is Patience James. To present here is Immaculata Lugas. So what we just did basically was just a screenshot, like you can, I want to believe you can all see on the screen of our dashboard. So we were given a data which we before we visualized it, we had cleaned it up using Microsoft Excel. Like the data was dirty. There were some duplicates, there were some unarranged data. So we had to do some sort of data cleaning. And then we we had to proceed to the visualization where we used Power BI. So the result is what we can all see on the screen. So Immaculata Lugas will share with us how we came about this. Thank you. Immaculata, are you there? Hello, can we hear me?
Yes, patience, we can hear you.
Patience, if Immaculata is not here, you can just walk us through the process because of time.
Okay, sorry, she's actually speaking, but I don't know, we can't hear her. She said it's not allowing her to use the audio. Hello, everyone. Please apologies for the breaks in transmission. I'll just walk us through. I think my colleague, I think she's having challenges with the audio sound. So like I said earlier, after the data has been cleaned up, we proceeded to creating this dashboard using Microsoft Power BI. So the application is such that with Power BI we can visualize data, like we have bulk data that is simplified even from a first glance. So we have three bands of data in the report we were given. We were trying to carry out a survey from a test that was conducted where we had people that were asked questions on what they would like to delve into as a tech career. So we had some people come up with various decisions. Some went in for data science, others went in for Java and the likes of them. So we actually wanted to wanted to make some informed decisions with what these people have been able to put into. So we categorized the data in three sets. So the first one, we have the band one. Now the band one has some characteristics which we had put into our documentation just to save us the time. So we had applicants that are giving us some certain information at a certain duration at a certain point in time, and that has been included in the documentation. We also had for band two, and it was similar to that of band one, but this time around we were asking them what they would like to go into, and same thing with band three. So at the end of the day, we are able to summarize the data into a single dashboard. So like we can all see, the first one is giving the total participants. So this is just showing like the total number of people who had who we had their information collected. So we're able to get the total participants, and this is what we call a gate chart in Power BI. So a gate chart can also be used to like monitor activities, monitor numbers, and keep track of records. The next one is those of the participants that had access to laptop. Some of them, they had laptops while others do not have. So we can see the percentage there in blue and yellow color. So we don't have to get bored with all the data. With just a site, we can be able to deduce, oh, these are the number of persons that have laptop, these are the number of persons that do not have. At the end of the day, the goal is that um the people that sent out the survey, they could be able to know what to expect. So it cuts across our daily applications. It helps us to make informed decisions So that's just the essence of the whole thing. And there is also a chart showing the participant that had prior knowledge of their choice career course. We can see there in the third diagram there from 0 to 500. So we have a yes and no. Those people that do not have a prior knowledge, they were of course higher in number than those people that had prior knowledge. So again, that helps the person sending out this survey to be able to make an informed decision. So we can also see the first one. We said the first one is gate chart. We see the donor chart, and the next one underneath it, we see the rate of participants, the web development track interest. This is like a pie chart showing the percentage of those people that had interest in web development, and on and on. There's also a sidebar chart which we use to make analysis of how they got to know about the program through the various social media. So having cleaned up the data, it was easy for us to be able to analyze the sources through which the participants were able to get to know about the program. And from here, we can see that Twitter has um, the highest number. So which means that, okay, if Codevixens is sending out an event or a notification, you can expect to have, of course, a good number from the Twitter app. So we also see other options there in the chat below. For I think this is where we were asking the choice course which they would like to learn, and next was the
Hello,
number of.
Patience. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, please.
I think the audio is back, but my screen is not up yet. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, is that Immaculator?
Yes, it's me. Good evening.
Hi, what's up? I was taking it up already. I don't know if you could hear me. Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can
Yeah,
hear
you can
you.
just go ahead.
Okay, it's fine. Let me just brush up.
Yeah, just round up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. This is I think this is for band one. This is for band one report. So we have three bands, like I said. So I'll just quickly walk us through the next band. Okay, this is band two reports. Please, can we all see my screen? Band two.
Done.
Yeah, we can. But you have to round up now.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't take note of the time. Okay, summarily, I like I said, we had different questions that we had put out to the participants, which was summarized in our documentation. But the essence of this whole dashboard thing is just for the users or the organizers to be able to have a summary of all the long data that has been received. So I'll just show us the third dashboard. This is for band 3, where we also had similar feedback that has been summarized into a particular dashboard. So Power BI as a tool, it has so many applications which we didn't exhaust, but because of our time, just permit me to round it up here, that it helps to summarize large data into a single dashboard that can help to make informed decisions. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Patience. That was a really nice one for real. It was really nice. At least I know who to call now when my data is dirty. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed the presentation and it was a nice one because the data was actually a lot, and seeing that it's being summarized into this, just what I'm looking at, that's really nice. Thank you so much. Okay, blessing.
Okay. Good evening. Can you hear me? Just to confirm. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you.
Okay. You guys did very well. As in, like Chinaza pointed, I like you guys really tried cleaning the data and all that. Kudos. And I hope the teamwork will continue and you continue building projects for your portfolio. And then I hope to see you guys winning in the data space, right? Data is something that personally I'm interested in. So I'm interested in this project and I want you to continue building more projects. Okay, so that's fine. I would just an advice though, in data, less is more, right? You must not visualize like everything or every question you put out there. You just have to know like what do you really want your audience to know? Who are you really talking to? Are you talking to the stakeholders or are you talking to a particular set of persons? Then you visualize like if I tell you to bring your dashboard, it had so many things. At a point I was like, okay, where's the direction? Where are you taking me to? You had just so many stops on it. But you guys tried. Like you really, really tried. So the question I would ask you is you said something about you cleaned with Excel and then you visualized with Power BI. Why? So what happened? Why didn't you use, let's say you did Excel and then visualize with Excel? So why did change? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question. Thank you for your recommendation as well. So why we kind of had so many things was because we had quite a lot of categories that we tried to compress. So the thing is just that at the end of the day, the people organizing the program would know how to channel, of course, the what they are trying to bring on board, how they will channel it in the right direction. So they will not necessarily be building on what already exists and know how to leverage on the weaknesses of the participants. And for the cleaning, I started the cleaning actually. So it was like later on that I realized that, oh, we could make do with we are going to make do with Power BI for the dashboard. But then even in Power BI we can still use there's a feature called Power Query, according to what our we're taught. So we can still do the cleaning with Power BI. So the Excel part was an oversight from my end, but at the end of the day, we just have to see how we could, put heads together, rub minds together, and come up with the dashboard. So for the Excel part, it was from my end. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. But you can still visualize with Excel, so it's still fine. Okay. Yes, over to you, Chinaza.
Okay, so Chinada, you have a question. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm not feeling that very well. So, but I really need to talk on this. Like, I really like you guys tried the data science team. You guys tried, and I was even surprised you were able to make sense out of that data, even with the short time that you had. So you guys tried. Another thing, one thing I want to talk about is the line chart. I was seeing a lot of line charts and I was trying to zoom to see what you are comparing. Most times when you have to use line chart, like it you can call it trend lines, they actually appropriately used when you are comparing something with time, like maybe weekday, month, year, different years, like when you are comparing, or time, maybe seconds, minutes, depending on the recording. So it's preferably when you use it when you are comparing something with time. Anytime I see a line chart, I'm always looking out for, okay, what is the time factor they are using to compare this? But I was seeing male, female, something like that, using line chart. That would have been very good if you had used maybe a bar chart on it, or a column chart for that kind of visual. And also the use of gauge, it's kind of, at some point it's a bit confusing, because I saw there's one that the gauge was kind of half at the center, and I think you only placed I don't know, maybe the total applicant. I think that is in band two. That's in band two. So I think you placed applicant, like the thing was kind of confusing. Somebody will be like, okay, what's the total number of applicants? So actually card visual is actually one thing that's as in one visual type that is best for such visualization. Like when you are visualizing something to time, time is the essence of like when you are visualizing something, it's good when you are trying to so the total applicant make visualization. I know so that's you were trying to say that with the gauge single confused that oh what was this because there's this gauge visuals like sure that was having two values. So somebody may get confused and like and be like which of them is it? That kind of thing. So I think let me just stop there for now. But you guys did well. I'm really impressed. You guys did well.
Okay, thank you very much, Chinaza, for calling our attention to that. Actually, the trend lines was used to analyze or visualize the time people gave, like the number of hours they will be able to dedicate for learning their choice courses. So I don't know, does that still fall in line, or it's just if you are comparing events to time?
If you are it's actually when you are comparing something to time in the sense of minute, hour, week, year, month, yeah. But the one that I really saw, like I had to zoom to check, is the one you were comparing. I don't know, male female. I saw something like male female,
No,
um
it was for
gender. uh,
it was for the donors
uh,
chart.
No, that was not. You didn't use a donut chart for that. You used a line chart somewhere. I think it's in band two or band one. I don't really know, but you used
Share
the line chart for something.
my
I'm just giving an example. Huh?
It is not a line chart.
It's not. Okay. 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 Chinaza, I don't know. Can they still share that screen? Like, I wish I can see that screen while I'm making this correction, or is it just okay? Maybe we'll just move on because of time.
Okay, they can just share it quickly. I mean, under 5 minutes, you can make your correction and go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Chinaza, thank you for that. Okay. So there is this one, steady internet connection. That's a line chart, right? That's a line chart, steady internet connection. Why for this time allocation? Yeah, the line chart you use there is appropriate. Yeah, it's okay for the time allocation. But the first one at the top, the yes or no, the line chart is kind of confusing. So if you can go to band, okay, that's band two, right? Okay, go to band one. Uh-huh.
Oh, I know
Okay,
that
this participant prior knowledge, it's also if you had used a bar chart, that would have been better, or a column chart. So for that one specifically, then go to band three. I saw male female, I saw it somewhere. Go to band three. Hello, please
Hello.
just
Yeah, I'm trying to navigate through.
okay, okay. Uh-huh. See the participant gender, the female, male, whether it's neutral, I'm seeing there. I really don't know, but that's what I was talking about. So that's what this last slide really makes sense. These are boundary reports. This, yeah, you just marked it. So that's all.
Okay, thank you for calling that to our attention. We hope to improve from here going forward.
All right. All right, you guys did well. Like, you guys really did well. You guys did extremely well.
Thank you. Thanks to our amiable group leader, Immaculata, as well. Thank you.
Okay, you guys did really well. I'm actually impressed because I think you people did it under 3 days or so. It was really, really fast. And to see that you did this, well, I'm actually impressed. So good luck. Kudos, guys. You guys did really well. Okay. So we've come to the end of this demo for today. And okay, Lois.
Hi everyone, good evening. So sorry I wasn't able to see anything since my where I was very noisy. But I noticed what everybody did. So for me to you guys did a very good job, and I'm very impressed and I'm very proud of the work that you guys did. The presentation, having to create the slides, and I know some of us don't really talk, so having to do this it means a lot. So yeah, I'm proud of everybody. And so I do backend. So if there's any team that I'm going to back with, going to be Farida's team. Yeah, because I have things to say, but I wasn't able to say it that period. So I'm going to drop my review in the channel for Farida's team. But all in all, good job, guys. Good job.
Okay, thank you very much, Lois. Thank you. Kudos to everybody. Everybody did very well. Like I'm impressed. Even people that weren't even supposed to present, but because of network issues, they were called upon. They still delivered. That was really, really impressive, and I'm really happy. Thank you, everybody. So before we go, I just want to say one last thing before we go. Please, when you start making your tech money, don't forget me. That's all I just want to say before we go. When you start making your money, please remember me. If you want to pay your tithes, pay to me. I'll collect your money. So please, you guys did very well. And people really, really excel. It's what I've seen tonight. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Um, does anybody have any other thing to say before we go?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, I don't know if it's the right time to say this, but I want to applaud everyone who presented tonight. And then, being a mentee in this cohort, I want to take this opportunity to say God bless Codevixen. My tech career has changed because of you. Thank you to you. I may not be able to mention names, but I remember Chinaza, I remember Lois, and the other Chinaza. God bless you from the depth of our hearts.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, guys. This has made my night. So, um, I know, right? That's so super sweet. Thank you so much, everybody. Guess I'll be seeing you people tomorrow. The people are supposed to present tomorrow. I'll be seeing them tomorrow. So have a lovely night, everybody. And I'll see you later.